О, здоровенько, все отлично. Ты как? Дела отлично. Да, давненько ты не заходил. Что у тебя нового интересного, рассказывай. Так, меня слышно, не? Ну, поздравляю тебя, это круто. Чё, как тебе химия? Так, глядишь, любимым предметом будешь? Будет. Напугала меня, конечно, она. Что-то домашку хорошо сделал. Здоровенько, бро. Привет. Что делаешь там? О, здорово, Тёмыч. Как у вас дела? У меня отлично. Вот отдыхаю. Бегая по Марсу, да? Да, я тут был, тут до хера врагов. По-моему. Красивенько.
My goodness, what an impressive sight.
Одна потрошка.
Switching to a new target.
А завтра я работаю, бро, завтра ничего не будет. Так что только сегодня. Но сегодня их будет парочку, типа. Угу. А по какой хотите? В какой игре? О, чё не согласен. Угу. Согласен. Блин, а куда бежать? Именно GTA 5 или GTA Online? Угу. Просто GTA мы уже прошли, поэтому только онлайн, если что. Впереди. Нет, прошли уже давненько, по-моему, дней 5 назад. Полностью. Капец, мы до него долго добирались.
Now you want to explain to me why you're going around harassing nefarious old men by wiping away their hard-earned debts?
А сегодня что у нас? Воскресенье, да? Понедельник, вторник работаю. Среда, четверг выходной. Пятницу работаю.
tissue sample? You came all the way down here for that? Must be some damn important cells. You want to tell me what I'm about to be staring at? Terramorph attack, huh? Not exactly sure why you'd be bringing that... Wait, Tau Gourmet? Like Tau Ceti Tau
Понял,
Gourmet?
бро. Жаль, не совпадает у нас дни.
There's no settlement old enough on Tau Ceti to have a Terramorph. Either someone's setting up the worst petting zoo in the universe, or who exactly told you to bring this to me?
Красавчик.
Hadrian. She gave you this? If she made you come all the way for this... Let's get inside. I need to see these cells.
Мы тогда уже воскресенье, получается.
When you have a few moments, there's something I'd like to discuss.
Gonna ask you to not touch anything. Got some projects in the works down here. I wasn't expecting guests. Oh,
Быстро переоделся как.
took care of the debt. Can't say I'm thrilled the trade authority got their mitts on the research, but I guess that's the price you pay not to live in a cave the rest of your days.
Ну, давай попробуем днем тогда.
Into this a bit, shall we? All right.
Днем давай попробуем.
Markers tag. Wait. Where are the markers? This can't be right. This it's Londinium. I'll need to get this off my sleeve.
По-моему, да. Баг.
Adrian really gave you this sample. You're not lying to me? Because if you told me this was a hoax, and it'd be the best damn fake I've ever seen, I'd be mad and very, very relieved. Can't just humor an old man, huh? This sample, it's got all the indicators of the worst terramorph attack in human history. I presume you've heard of Londinium. It was a city wiped completely off the map by terramorphs. The swarms are so bad, they had to blow the spaceport and seal the place off from... Not a lot of samples made it off the world from the time of the attack. But the ones that did, well, they... I didn't detect any of the telltale signatures this specimen ever sat on a ship while it was... I don't think it was transported to Tau Ceti. this specimen. Which means, if we're about to start a new era in human terramorph relations, where big, sudden Londinian-style attacks can happen outside, that's not gonna end well for humanity.
It would be the end of us as a species.
So, you lugged this bad omen all the way here. You want to tell me what your plans are for it now? The circle, huh? Here, faster we take the lift to the surface. Not supposed to use it, but given the circumstances, I'm inclined to just ask forgiveness. Let's get going.
Я обычно прохожу и все оффа. Типа, пока что больше ни во что. Хотел Starfield добью, и там уже буду что-то другое. Какие есть предложения у тебя? Чтобы было интересно посмотреть.
So, did you do it?
No, I mean, I meant to, but then it became this whole thing.
Часов 40, наверное. В районе, плюс-минус.
How about I just assign it to someone else then?
Я такого не говорил, но... Ой, ну окей, будет интересно посмотреть. Не знаю, в GTA вообще не играл. В онлайн. Тогда еще поиграли один стрим и все.
Careful near the railings on the upper level.
Is that really her? Adrian.
Percival. My God, look at you. You're an old man now.
You're no hatchling yourself anymore, Major. Our friend here showed me your sample. Suffice it to say,
Not here. Let's talk somewhere more
Я,
private.
может, пошутил, типа.
Lou said we could use the back.
Не знаю. Не помню. Не помню, бро.
I'm just gonna wait until that drug's in production. And I'm telling everyone Percival and I saved Mars. Oh, and you, of course.
Lou gave me the abridged version of what went down. Yeah, I can't thank you enough for taking care of all that.
makes two of us.
I hope it ultimately didn't end up being too much trouble. Well, that's certainly not what I was expecting you'd have to go through. But thank you So, were you two able to get that?
Got it right here. That sample? It's an exact match.
Undinian.
Not thrilled to be the bearer of that kind of news. That's for damn sure.
Well, right now, we've got more questions than answers. So I've
Здорово,
been trying
бро.
to figure out what it's gonna take to access our old Terramorph data.
Good place to start. What'd you find?
It's in the archives.
The Armistice Arc? Doesn't that mean we'd be dealing with the cabinet? And the Freestar Collective? Guess we can kiss that approach goodbye.
I didn't think the cabinet would be willing to hear us out either. But I called in some favors. They've agreed to hear us out on 2 conditions. 1, they want to see this analysis you two have procured. And 2, they want to discuss what happened with both of us. Well, that's about the best news I've had all day. Percival and I, we were military scientists. Ran a division of the UC together that deployed aliens on
Не,
the
не хочу. Я не вижу в этом
as
смысла.
weapons.
Я лучше
Place I was
какие-то
hiding out.
общие характеристики
That was our
напишу
unit's home base.
себя.
After
Данные,
some
которые
early
люди
fits and
спрашивают.
starts
О
at
комп
other
это не особо
facilities,
интересно,
the
мне
place
кажется.
eventually became the heart of UC xenowarfare.
Здорово, бро.
A practice that's been banned
Где
ever
лешки?
since the armistice went into effect almost 20 years ago. And the UC military cut us loose for what we'd done. Oh, well, but it was during that assignment that the UC asked us to explore. The project never got off the ground, but the data our team gathered is now sitting in the archives, along with all the other information, under the watchful eye of monitors from all the galactic. But if we can convince the cabinet to help us access that
Это
data,
Тёма дело говорит.
and
Лайкос
hopefully
это хорошо.
how to prevent more attacks like the.
У нас сейчас коротенький стрим будет, максимум час. Потом продолжим чуть-чуть попозже. Крополя. Еще полчасика покатаем.
All right. I'm gonna go get this work up into the cabinet's hands. I'll meet you out
Давай,
front of Mast
удачи.
in New Atlantis.
Good luck. You
У меня не
two
было
are
времени
gonna
еще, бро. Не садился за комп. Думаю, что сегодня дропну.
The community center on P1 is a good place to connect with others. A surprise terrormorph attack killed every settler. There were no survivors.
А, да-да, конечно, рассказывай. Готовенько.
Suppose I have to.
We should have a talk. When you have the time, of course. Something you need?
У тебя такой узкий спектр игр получается, который тебе нравится. Вот не люблю игры с роботами, против роботов воевать. Вот это мне не нравится. Не знаю, типа Armored Core, который недавно вышел, 6-я часть. Прям.
When you have a few moments, there's something I'd like to discuss.
Captain! Over here! The workup's in the cabinet. But listen, I know I should have been more forthcoming. So, in the interest of full disclosure, my relationship with the UC, it's more complicated than it might. I am a clone of a man named Francois. They called him Ve Victus. Woe to the defeated. The program I was a part of, it was the UC's attempt to create a new generation of military minds from one of their most respected tacticians. Secure the leadership
не
of the
поспоришь.
UC military for generations to come. I'm getting there. The man I was cloned from, my father, was executed for acts he committed during the war. The man caused a lot of death on both sides. Freestar Collective and UC. Military and civilians. And the things he did, well, they're a part of the reason the UC and Freestar Collective aren't really on great terms to this day. So my involvement, it could be another obstacle they throw at us up there. I just wanted you to be
Ведьмак.
forewarned. I really appreciate you saying that. I just thought you deserved to know, considering how much you've done already. You know, while we've got a second, was there anything else we needed to discuss? I know you got dropped into the middle of this pretty fast. Or if you've got any last-minute business to attend to, now might be a good time. No telling how long the cabinet's gonna keep us waiting. Then I guess it's just a matter of...
The cabinet meeting is about to begin. All parties, please proceed to the cabinet chambers.
Блин, сюжет здесь, конечно, дико скучный, прям очень скучный. Не знаю, меня прям не торкает, не вдохновляет, так сказать.
Ah, welcome. You must be the captain Hadrian mentioned in her.
Oh, I'm sure she did.
Yes, well, precisely how urgent is what I hope will determine. So now, we have two petitioners here making access to the UC Xeno Warfare Team's Terramorph data. A request which will require not just this body's agreement. Now, Captain, we've all read Hadrian's report on the subject, but we have yet to hear. Perhaps you could summarize for the Cabinet what it is you see as the goal of this endeavor.
Madam President, I object to the very premise of this meeting. While no one would argue that what happened on Tau Ceti was anything less than a tragedy, Terramorph, they've been happening for generations. To demand we hand over banned archival knowledge and possibly upset the seems at best panic.
I would remind the chief diplomat who he's speaking to. I would also ask, how many deaths? Because if tragedy...
Let's keep this civil, shall we? And while there should be no doubt, Chief Yassine has a... I don't think it's a... Perhaps you can help.
That is worth considering. This attack took place on an... But if there's another attack, will we...
Yes, a fine point, Admiral. So then, Captain, given the discussion...
I'm uncomfortable opening the archives without gathering more information. However, if that's the path forward you prefer...
I'm inclined to agree.
As am I.
I suppose that does get to the heart of the point, doesn't it? Very well. I consent. The galaxy...
You and I are in agreement, Chief Diplomat. So, if there are no other objections, I believe we can agree to give our full...
We should have it when you have it.
Has occurred. Facility lockdown engaged.
Incident. Chief Sarkin, what's happening?
There's been an attack at the spaceport. Terramorphs.
Terramorphs. More attacks. Just as predicted.
Good God. There must be another explanation. The creatures evaded our scanner somehow.
There will be plenty of time for conjecture later. Chief Sarkin, order the evacuation of the spaceport and have your men contain the things, but do it discreetly. The last thing we need is a citywide panic.
Yes, ma'am.
Admiral Logan, the local barracks can provide support?
I'll make the order myself. Nearest anti-Xeno squad, though, is off-world. Going to take a while to bring them in.
Well then, we'll have to make do with the tools we've got. You two, we can't risk those things getting out of the spaceport. I want you both on the next train there. We'll let them know you're coming, and that you've dealt with these things before. Now go show them how it's done.
We're on it, ma'am. Captain, I'm right behind you. Let's get down there.
Да, ладненько, давайте я стопну, продолжим здесь, наверное, в часов 6, вот так вот. Вот, у меня есть дела по дому.